In the dimly lit corridors of the Vigilant, Captain Myron walked briskly towards the quarters of Dr. Wren, the lead scientist on the mission. Each step echoed faintly against the metallic walls, the hum of distant machinery a constant backdrop. Myron's mind raced with the implications of the discovery they were about to share. He stopped outside Wren's door and knocked firmly, the urgency palpable in his voice when he called out, "Dr. Wren, wake up. We've got something urgent." Inside the quarters, Wren stirred from sleep with a groan, disoriented by the abrupt interruption. "Myron, this had better be good," Wren muttered, his voice muffled as he turned over in bed. "You know how many false alarms we've had." Undeterred, Myron knocked again, more insistently this time. "Wren, I'm serious. This one is different. You need to see this." Reluctantly, Wren dragged himself out of bed and shuffled to the door. When it slid open with a soft hiss, Wren stood there, rubbing his eyes against the brightness of the hallway lights. "Myron, this better be worth it. I haven't slept in hours," Wren grumbled. Myron gestured for Wren to follow him into the lab, where the atmosphere was tense with anticipation. "Wren, we've picked up something extraordinary, a new planet that's emitting structured radio signals." Wren's irritation faded, replaced by curiosity, as he examined the data Myron presented on a data pad. "Radio signals from a new planet? That's highly unusual. Are you sure about this?" Myron nodded emphatically. "Take a look at these waveforms. They're too organized to be natural. There's intelligence behind these signals." Wren scrutinized the data, his scientific curiosity piqued. "If this is true, it could be a significant discovery. But how do we proceed?" "We need to report this to Commander Oren immediately," Myron said, his voice steady with determination. Moments later, in the command center, Commander Oren listened attentively as Myron and Wren detailed their findings. The command center buzzed with activity, the ambient hum of machinery underscored by occasional beeps from monitoring systems. "So, you're telling me that this planet is emitting structured radio signals?" Oren asked, leaning forward in his chair. Myron nodded. "Yes, Commander. And based on our preliminary analysis, these signals are coming from intelligent life forms." Wren added, "The patterns we've observed suggest these signals are intentional, possibly a form of communication." Oren leaned back, contemplating the implications. "If there's intelligent life out there, this changes everything. We need to handle this with utmost caution." "We propose a covert investigation," Myron suggested, "using stealth drones to gather more data without alerting the inhabitants." Oren considered their proposal thoughtfully. "Agreed. We must proceed discreetly. Myron, Wren, you're both assigned to this mission. Gather as much information as you can without revealing our presence." Wren's eyes sparkled with anticipation. "Understood, Commander. We'll ensure every precaution is taken." With a solemn nod, Oren dismissed them, and Myron and Wren returned to the lab to prepare for their mission. The atmosphere in the lab was charged with excitement and a sense of responsibility. They calibrated the stealth drones meticulously, ensuring they would evade detection by any advanced technology the inhabitants might possess. "These drones are equipped with the latest stealth technology," Wren explained, adjusting the sensors with precision. "They'll operate virtually undetected, allowing us to observe without interference." Myron nodded in approval, his mind already racing ahead to the challenges they might face. "We need detailed visuals and audio recordings. We must understand their technology, culture, and any potential threats." As they worked, Myron and Wren couldn't shake the weight of their task. The prospect of discovering intelligent life on a new planet was unprecedented. It held the promise of expanding humanity's understanding of the universe, yet it also carried risks they couldn't ignore. "Do you think they'll be hostile?" Myron asked quietly, his gaze fixed on the drones they were preparing. Wren paused, considering the question carefully. "It's hard to say. Our priority is to gather data and assess the situation. We must be prepared for any outcome." With the drones ready and their plan meticulously laid out, Myron and Wren returned to the command center for a final briefing with Commander Oren. The commander sat behind his desk, his expression serious as he looked up at them. "Commander, our preparations are complete," Myron reported crisply. "We're ready to deploy the drones and commence our investigation." Oren nodded solemnly. Remember, this mission is of utmost importance. Your safety is paramount, but so is the data you collect. The Council will want a detailed report. Ren and Myron saluted in unison. Understood, Commander. We won't disappoint. As they left the command center, the weight of their missions settled upon them. They were about to embark on a journey that could reshape their understanding of the galaxy. Myron and Ren returned to the lab to initiate the deployment of the drones. The first drone silently left the Vigilant, its sleek form disappearing into the vastness of space as it descended towards the unknown planet below. The screens in the lab flickered to life, displaying the initial images transmitted from the drone's camera. "Here we go," Myron murmured, his eyes fixed on the monitor. Ren stood beside him, watching intently. "Let's see what secrets this planet holds." As the drone approached the planet's surface, the data began streaming in, revealing a world rich with diversity. Lush forests stretched across continents, interspersed with expansive oceans and towering mountain ranges. The drones captured glimpses of cities bustling with activity, their streets teeming with life. "We're getting clear visuals," Myron observed, studying the screen. "But we need more. We need to understand their way of life." The drones moved closer to areas densely populated by the bipedal beings. They observed daily routines, families sharing meals, individuals commuting to work, children playing in parks. The drones recorded social interactions, people conversing, shopping, participating in cultural rituals. "They have a structured society," Ren noted, analyzing the data. "Their daily lives revolve around community and work." Myron nodded in agreement. "And their technology. Look at those buildings and vehicles. They're advanced." The drones transmitted images of bustling marketplaces, advanced transportation systems, and towering structures that seemed to pierce the sky. The bipedal beings utilized handheld devices for communication, engaged in recreational activities like sports and entertainment, and participated in cultural ceremonies that hinted at their spiritual beliefs. "They have a rich culture," Ren remarked, captivated by the diversity of rituals and traditions. "It's not just about survival for them. It's about identity and connection." Myron was focused on their technological advancements. Their infrastructure is impressive: factories, laboratories, communication networks. They've built a society that thrives on innovation. As the drones continued their surveillance, they encountered challenges too. Conflicts between groups, environmental changes impacting their habitats, and the complexities of governance and social dynamics. "We're witnessing their struggles," Myron observed somberly. "Their advancements come with challenges." Ren nodded in agreement. "It's a reminder that no civilization is without its flaws. Understanding their vulnerabilities is as crucial as admiring their strengths." Hours turned into days as Myron and Ren meticulously documented their observations. They analyzed the data, cross-referenced their findings, and prepared a comprehensive report for Commander Oren. Every detail, from the layout of cities to the intricacies of cultural practices, was cataloged with precision. In the command center, Myron and Ren stood once again before Commander Oren, presenting their findings. The screens displayed images and data that painted a vivid picture of the bipedal beings' world. "Commander, we have gathered comprehensive data on the bipedal beings of the newly discovered planet," Myron began, his voice steady. "Our findings are both fascinating and complex." Ren stepped forward, holding a datapad that displayed graphs and charts. "We have identified these beings as humans. They possess a highly developed civilization with intricate social structures, advanced technology, and rich cultural traditions." Oren leaned forward, studying the images and data intently. "Humans, you say? And what have you learned about their daily lives?" Myron clicked a button, and images of daily activities appeared on the screen. Humans lead organized lives with distinct daily routines. They value community and engage in various forms of work and leisure. Ren elaborated, "Their eating habits are social, often involving family and community gatherings. Their work life is structured and varied, indicating a complex economy and societal organization." Oren's gaze shifted to the technological advancements displayed on the screen. And how advanced are they technologically? The screen shifted to show images of communication devices, transportation systems, and industrial facilities. Humans have developed sophisticated technology, Wren explained. They use handheld communication devices, advanced transportation systems, and automated machinery. Myron pointed to a towering structure with antennas and satellite dishes. This is one of their communication towers, part of an extensive network that broadcasts radio signals and connects their entire planet. Oren absorbed the information, his expression thoughtful. Their infrastructure is impressive. It speaks to their capability for innovation and progress. Wren then shared images of cultural rituals and traditions. Humans have deep-rooted cultural practices. They perform elaborate rituals to honor their dead, including burial and cremation ceremonies. These practices indicate a significant level of spiritual and cultural complexity. Oren nodded, impressed by the depth of their findings. They're not just intelligent, they have a rich cultural heritage. What about their resources? Did you discover anything of particular value? Myron hesitated for a moment, recalling their earlier discussions about the risks of exploiting the humans' resources. Commander, they highly value a metal they call gold. It plays a crucial role in their economy and culture. Wren added, they use gold in jewelry, trade it as currency, and store it in secure locations. It's a symbol of wealth and status among them. Oren's interest was piqued. Gold, you say? That could be incredibly valuable for us, especially for our technology. Myron exchanged a glance with Wren, knowing the delicate balance they needed to strike. Commander, acquiring their resources, particularly gold, could pose significant risks. It might provoke a negative response from the humans and lead to unforeseen consequences. Wren nodded in agreement. Their society is already facing internal conflicts. Any interference from us could escalate tensions and jeopardize our mission. Oren weighed their words carefully, considering the implications. You make valid points. The last thing we need is to provoke a technologically advanced civilization. It could lead to conflict that we're not prepared for. Myron continued. Our priority should be to maintain our covert approach and gather data discreetly. The Council must not be made aware of the potential resources until we fully understand the consequences. Oren nodded decisively. Agreed. This research stays between us. Delete all records officially. This planet remains unexplored. This stays between us. Myron and Wren saluted in acknowledgement. Understood, Commander. We'll proceed with caution. As they left the command center, a sense of relief washed over Myron and Wren. They knew the responsibility they bore, the delicate balance between discovery and respect for the unknown civilization they were observing. Back in the lab, they continued to analyze the data, knowing that their journey was far from over. The drones continued their surveillance, capturing more insights into the human's world, its complexities, its beauty, and its challenges. Days turned into weeks, and Myron and Wren diligently compiled their observations, preparing detailed reports that would shape future missions and humanity's understanding of the universe. The discovery of intelligent life on a new planet was a milestone in their journey, a testament to human curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. As they worked, Myron and Wren remained committed to the mission's core principles: respect, caution, and the quest for understanding. Their journey had just begun, and the mysteries of the universe awaited their exploration.